were throwing more and more stuff at him, and instead of like, okay, well, let's walk through it, let's do this, let's do that, now we're picking up the tempo a little bit, and it's real obvious. You know, like the guys that have been here or the guys that have been in the league for a while know the deal, know the drills, know the stuff, and they're picking it up like that. And the other guys, their head's starting to spin a little bit. That's just, it's impossible for that to not happen. You have to go slow for your new guys, but they fall. But the deeper you get in, the further they fall behind. It's just the way it is.
It's going to be probably a slow process at the beginning. I don't expect to be, thrown out there 20, 25 minutes right away. I'm quite sure everybody's going to be, minutes are going to be judged a little bit. Probably mine a little more than everybody else is considering. This is that I'm the older guy on the team. But, it's going to be a process. And, right now I'm just trying to, like I say, help everybody and get into some game shape and as best a shape as possible going. Next week is going to be a tough one for us. We got, I think, 5 and 7. So, I don't expect to be out there, playing a lot of minutes during that stretch.
Darnell, Mayberry, and Mike Baldwin here at training camp facility on the north side of Oklahoma City. Darnell, they've had about 4 practices. They're soon to have 5 games in 7 days, but they got 3 or 4 more days before they leave on that trip. What are your impressions early in camp?
I think they're doing a lot of teaching. I think we're going to start seeing some competition pick up here Saturday. They're probably going to take Sunday off, and then Monday and Tuesday. And then they're going to go out to Billings, Montana, play that first preseason game. I think that's when you're going to start seeing a lot of these guys separate themselves and really be able to get a true indication of what they bring to the table this season.
And the one thing PJ has already emphasized is this is not the ideal preseason schedule. As a result, he's going to give some guys a game off 5 in 7 days. He's going to play some guys less minutes, especially some of the veterans. This is about the only choice he has because of the schedule falling 5 games in 7 days, right?
Yeah, you don't want to burn guys out in the preseason. Basically what you want to do is rest guys, make sure that they're healthy for the regular season. These preseason games don't matter. You want to judge guys, but you don't want to wear them out. And so you're going to see a lot of guys sit out.
And the one thing we're already discovering is there's a lot of teaching going on early. The veterans, it's no problem. The young guys seem to pick it up the first 2 days, but as typical first-year players, sometimes second-year players, late in the week they're starting to drag a little bit on the mental side of the game. That's just natural, right?
Yeah, these are the dog days of training camp. some teams do 2 a days. This team chose to do 1 practice a day. So, I think PJ is actually, to the guys' credit, he said that most of the guys are staying in it mentally and physically. They're being able to get through workouts. So I think for the most part they're doing a good job so far.
And the last one would be the one thing they say the Thunder way, Sam Presti way, is they want guys with good work ethics, and that we keep hearing that over and over. It doesn't matter whether it's Jeff Green, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, even some of the veterans. These guys will work hard, and that should show up in the win-loss column over a long season. You starting to get that feeling around camp too?
Yeah, Joe Smith, we just talked to him. He said that PJ's had to kick guys out of the gym. These guys won't go home. They're either in the weight room or on the court. So I think that's going to bode well for this team as they begin the season.
That's the end of week 1 preseason camp. We'll be talking to you again real soon.